My name is RG, and today we're back with the You'll Never Guess What Happened series, where we attempt different fun and silly challenges and track how they go. Throughout this series, I've done a lot of difficult challenges, but in today's video, I'll be able to use any weapon, build as much as I want, and land wherever. However, this time, I'll be doing a drinking challenge. I've raided my cupboards and found the following: a bottle of Gordon's gin, some toffee liqueur, Strongbow dark fruit cider, a can of Copperberg, and a bottle of Prosecco. So here's the rules. After each kill, I'll have a big mouthful of cider, and after each game, I'll have a shot. Also, I'd like to say in advance that I'm not a big drinker, especially since all the lockdowns over the last year. But even before then, I was a bit of a lightweight, so this could be very interesting. Will I be able to get my first drunken win? Will I lose the ability to see my monitor properly? Or will I be able to survive the 10 games before passing out? Well, there's only one way to find out. So, let's jump straight into the gameplay. So heading into this first game, I knew that this would be the best chance I have of actually winning a game. I'm yet to have a drink, so in theory, I should be at my best. Alcohol really impairs brain function, so as I consume more alcohol, I'm expecting my aim, reaction time, and decision making to get progressively worse. Whilst heading towards a circle, I come across a player. Initially, this seems like it would be an easy kill, but the fight lasts way longer than I expected. With me caught in the storm, I should be trying to get to the circle, but it's time to have my first drink. However, I finished the match with just the one swig of cider, as I died to the storm shortly after. Not the best start. Oh well, time for my first shot. If I was looking to get as many wins as possible, a good strategy would be to camp all game and just go for the win, as this way I wouldn't have to drink as much. But mama didn't raise no bitch, so I'm pushing everyone that I see. In game 2, my aggressive playstyle worked a lot better than I expected, with few of my opponents able to put up a fight. This was a surprisingly easy lobby, not that I was complaining. It ends up being me versus 2 other players, and I can hear both of my opponents fighting. This is perfect. I could get an easy win here, as they're both likely to be weak, so I rush towards them.
No.
Oh my god. I can't believe I just did that. I'm blaming the alcohol. I would never do that normally.
Why the fuck you lying?
Alright, fine. It was my own damn fault. God damn it. Thankfully though, it didn't stop me from getting the win.
Oh thank God. Jesus.
In the next game, I decide to land at retail, and it's a hot drop. This could either go really well or really bad. I could come out of here with a lot of kills, but that would mean I'd have to drink a lot, and I don't really feel like passing out. Despite this, I'm not going to throw any fights, which allows me to come out of retail with 5 kills. I'm able to make it to the endgame, by which time I've got some of the best loot in the game. I've even managed to get an RPG. It ends up being me against the final player, but I can't find him. Where the hell is he? Oh, no! Oh my god! There's no way. There's no way. What has happened? I'm still in shock. How have I just lost? I didn't even hear him build up. Okay, so I had a look at the replay, and this is what happened. Having had 3 shots by game 4, and almost a full can of cider, I wouldn't say that I was tipsy, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't starting to feel it. However, clearly Epic didn't think I was anywhere near drunk enough, as they started throwing lots of bots in my direction.
Just trying to get me fucking drunk.
Although in this next fight here, it felt like I'd spiked my own drink.
What? What's going on?
This fella really thought he was going to get away from me, but that was never going to happen, as I jumped in a car and chased after him for what seemed like a lifetime.
2,000 years later.
Eventually, his truck runs out of fuel, forcing him to jump out. Newton's third law dictates that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. So my mate Darren from the pub tells me this means that when you drink a lot of alcohol, you'll also need to pee a lot. It's just basic science. So despite me being mid-game, I couldn't wait for the end of the match, and I'm forced to take a risky pee break. Although thankfully, I time it just right. Once again, I find myself 1v1 against the final player, and my opponent is weak. This could be another easy win here. However, they react quickly, which leads to an epic build fight. This is one of the toughest build fights I've had in quite a while, and although I am able to get my opponent very weak, I'm unable to clutch the fight.
Oh, there's no way! No! 24 HP. Oh, fucking hell.
By game 4, I've had 4 shots and a can of cider, and I would say that I was starting to feel tipsy, but it wasn't impacting my performance too bad. I felt super relaxed, but I was starting to feel my concentration go a little bit. Again, Epic decided to feed me more free kills, as I ran into a few bots, as well as some not so good players. At this point, there weren't many players left, but I was still on the hunt for kills. I see a player boxed up, so I decided to push him, but unfortunately, on this occasion, I'd done the worst thing possible by jumping into his box.
Fuck.
Game 6 was bot central, which was the last thing I needed. I can go from completely sober to absolutely hammered within a short amount of time, so I'd much rather pace myself with the drinks. But unfortunately, the bots kept coming for me. Finally, I come across a real player. I've been waiting for a challenge all game.
No! Where was he? Piss off.
Okay, so I've only got 4 shot glasses, which meant that I had to refill them after each game. So even though only 4 shot glasses are on camera, I'm still taking a shot after each game. I'm not cheating, I promise. In game 7, I was convinced that Epic were conspiring against me, trying to get me as drunk as possible. Finding one llama might not be too suspicious, but 2 right next to each other? Donald, I'm onto you.
What? Oh my god, you just want me to kill everyone.
Honestly, at this point, I might as well be playing Save the World.
What are these lobbies?
Having vanquished countless bots on the way to the endgame, I felt confident that I could secure another win, although to my surprise, the final couple players were actually real. Not that it mattered, as neither of them could put up much of a fight.
Jesus Christ, what are these lobbies? Oh, fucking hell.
When on drunken nights out, it's common that I'll make friends with random people, which is something that I wasn't expecting to translate into Fortnite. But in game 8, what started off as a fight somehow turned into a dance-off. I wasn't sure whether to trust him, as I've been burnt in the past by other false Fortnite friends. But despite my better judgment, I decided to let him live.
I will not kill you. Bye-bye.
Seeing as my new best friend was healing up, I decided to give him a helping hand.
Here you go, lad. Woo! You got to try to kill me? Nah. Don't kill me. You dare? You little slut. You bitch, I hate you. I can't believe that. I'm so upset.
I've never felt more betrayed. And later that game, still upset about my best friend trying to kill me, things get even worse as I'm sent back to the lobby.
No! Oh. Jesus.
By game 9, I drank 3 cans of cider and 8 shots, and I was definitely feeling it. Although surprisingly enough, my mechanical skill hadn't been affected too badly. My building and editing was still decent, and the thing that surprised me the most is that I could still hit shots. However, the biggest way that the alcohol had affected me related to my decision making, as I was playing very recklessly. I wasn't interested in healing mid-fight, and when I got into build fights, I'd focus purely on killing my opponent, without thinking for a second about how many materials I had, which almost got me killed in this fight here.
Oh.
Later that game, I push a player who's desperately trying to heal up. This could have been quite an easy kill, at least it would have if he'd not phased through my wall. So finally, we've reached game 10, and honestly, it's gone way better than I expected. I was expecting to start off strong and then get really bad really quickly, but my skill level didn't get that much worse, even after drinking so much alcohol. Don't get me wrong, by game 10, I was very drunk and needed to go to bed, but I was still somewhat capable of playing Fortnite.
Fuck.
Wait, what just happened there? Did we just trade? I didn't think it was even possible to trade with a shotgun. So that's the end of the 10 games, and I finish with 2 wins. But obviously, for this video, that's not the important thing here. What we all want to know is how much did I drink? Well, in total, I had 4 cans of cider and 10 shots. For a lot of people, that's just a typical Saturday night, or a Monday morning. But for me, this was a lot of alcohol. After these 10 games, I went straight to bed, and I can honestly say that this gave me one of my worst ever hangovers. It was awful, and what made it worse is that I felt rough for 2 days, so this will definitely be the last time I play Drunken Fortnite. So I hope you enjoyed the video. So, have you ever played Fortnite whilst drunk? And did you enjoy watching the challenge? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you want to support me as a content creator, then feel free to use my creator code, which is on the screen now. So anytime you buy something in the item shop and use my code, it will go directly towards supporting the channel, which would be greatly appreciated. Anyway, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time for another video. Goodbye.